You guys know what slope is?
Yeah.
You guys heard of it before?
All I remember is that I hated it.
You hate slope? No, we love slope. On this top part of your notes, will you guys label this for me? So we're going to be talking about slope-intercept form for the next probably couple weeks. So it's y equals mx plus b, and m is our slope. And the b is our y-intercept, which is why it's called slope-intercept form. Slope-intercept. So all slope is your rate of change, right? It's just your change in your y over your change in your x. Maybe we should write that down. Change in y, wherever you have space. Change in your y's versus your change in your x values. Or have you guys heard them call it rise over run?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what we're going to be doing today, rise over run. So if we look at this table over here, what are my y's changing by? 6, right? Are we going up 6 or down by 6?
Down.
Yep, so we're going down by 6, so that's my change in y over, what's our change in x? 3, right? And then you always just check to see, can I reduce this? Can you reduce negative 6 over 3? Yes, to what?
Negative 2 over 1.
Negative 2 over 1, which is really just negative 2. Done. And that's what we're doing all day long. That's it. Easy peasy.
I don't know what to do. I don't want to keep going.
Okay, let's try this one. Let's figure out what. What's up?
Where are we?
3, 5. 3, 5. Oh, that's okay. There you go.
Oh,
That's all right.
okay. Where
Do you need notes?
Yeah. Wait. Oh.
Did you find it? All right. The one before that one. The cheat sheet before that one. Oh, I see it. There you go. This one. This one, my dear. Almost there. One more flip. Maybe 2 more flips. One more. Okay. So on number 1 here, what are we changing our y's by each time?
Negative 3.
Ooh. Negative 7, right?
Huh?
2 to negative 5 is minus 7.
Oh.
And then what are we changing our x's by? Positive or negative 1?
Positive.
We're going more positive, right? So plus 1. So if we write our change in y over our change in x, does that reduce it all?
7.
And you can write it as negative 7 if you want, but that's it. Our slope is 7. Negative 7, excuse me. Okay, number 2 is kind of weird. They just give us ordered pairs. So what letter comes first, the x or the y? On an ordered pair. X, yeah. So x, y, x, y. And now let's see. How do I jump from 2 to 2? So we can look at our y values. How do you go from 2 to 2?
0.
You're staying the same, right? So it's just the big old 0. So that's our change in y. Now how do you go from -4, -9 to 4? How many is that? What'd you say, sir? 13. That's our change in x. So 0 over 13. Can you reduce that one? What's 0 divided by 13?
0.
0. Ooh, we get a graph. So remember, that's rise over run. So remember, your rise just means going up or down, right? So you always start on the left side, and they're telling us to start here. How many boxes down do I need to go to get to that point there?
2.
Yep, 1, 2. And since I went down, it's negative. Now your run is how far left or right you go. How many boxes over do I need to go?
1.
1. So our slope is -2. Okay, this last one. Here's our formula. Which letter represents slope?
Like 1/3.
MX.
Yeah.
3.
Yep, so our M is our slope, right? And then Jack said that matches our third there. So that is our slope. Okay, you guys get a head start on the bottom half, and I'll slowly catch up to you. See what you can come up with on your own. It's just like this one. So what other- That's all I need. That's perfect.
Did I get any of the other ones wrong?
You guys check the first two, see how you did.
Would it be negative then?
So
This is on the negative side of the graph?
So it's negative when your slope, or when your graph goes down like this. You see how your line's like sloping upwards?
Well, it could go down too.
So it just depends like where you start. You always want to start with like a point that's like on the left side and go towards the right side. So you went up 1, 2, 3, over 1. We'll practice more with rise over run next time we meet. So in like a week, 2 weeks. Okay, now this one, let's see here. So if I use rise over run, they're giving me this point and this point. Do I rise any to go from here to here? No, so I'm putting a 0. But how many do I run?
4.
4.
4. What's 0 divided by 4?
0.
A goose egg. Okay, now on this one, is it in the form y equals mx plus b?
No.
So first you gotta get it to look like that. You get lucky on this one, but I'm gonna show you how you would do it if you didn't get lucky, okay? So what would I move first if I wanna get y by itself?
Divide by 2 on each side.
I wanna bring this whole thing over here. So I'm gonna subtract 2x from both sides. So then I'm left with negative y equals negative 2x minus 6. Now how do I get rid of that negative?
Add 1.
Not add 1, but
Subtract.
divide by negative 1, which really just makes all of our signs the opposite, right? Negative over negative just makes it positive. So now what's my slope?
2.
2.
But why do you have to do that?
Because if there was like a number out in front of like the y, you have to divide by the number, that would change things up.
Oh.
We'll see more examples like that later.
Uh-oh.
It's not too bad. You guys will become really good at a slope. Okay, there's a quick assignment on big ideas I want us to work on.